Little Miss Late by Roger Hargreaves. Late for this, late for that. Little Miss Late was late for everything. For instance, do you know where she spent Christmas last year? At home, Early Bird Cottage. But do you know when she spent Christmas? January the 25th. 1 month late.
Hi, season's greetings. Uh-oh, sorry.
For example, do you know when she did her spring cleaning at Early Bird Cottage? In the summer. 3 months late.
Hi, happy Easter. Oh, sorry.
For instance, do you know when she went on her summer holiday last year? In December. 6 months late.
Hi, wish you were here. Oh, sorry.
Early Bird Cottage was just along the road from where a friend of hers lived, Little Miss Neat. Little Miss Neat was out for her evening stroll last October when she looked over the hedge of Early Bird Cottage. Little Miss Late was in the garden.
Hello.
Called out Little Miss Neat.
What are you doing? I thought I cut the grass.
Replied Little Miss Late.
I think
Remarked Little Miss Neat, looking at the grass.
that you should have thought about that last April. I'll tell you what.
Suggested Little Miss Neat.
Let's go shopping together tomorrow. Okay, Little Miss Neat. Great idea.
Agreed Little Miss Late.
I'll meet you in town on the corner of Main Street tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Said Little Miss Neat.
Okay, I'll be there.
Replied Little Miss Late. The following afternoon, Little Miss Neat stood on the corner of Main Street at 2 o'clock, waiting for Little Miss Late. She waited, and waited, and waited some more. And eventually Little Miss Late arrived.
Hi, I'm a bit late, I'm afraid.
She apologised.
A bit late?
Cried Little Miss Neat.
It's 5 o'clock already and all the stores are closed. Uh-oh, sorry.
Said Little Miss Late. And that's what happened all the time. It happened when Little Miss Late decided to take a job. Her first job was in the bank, but the trouble was, by the time she arrived for work, the bank had closed for the day. Every day.
Sorry, Mr. Manager.
She said, and they asked her to leave. It happened on her second job as a waitress in a restaurant. Mr. Greedy came in for lunch. He glanced at the menu. I'll have everything, he said. Twice with French fries. French fries. Ah. He was still waiting to be served at 7 o'clock, so he went home.
Sorry, head chef,
Said Little Miss Late. They asked her to leave. It happened in her third job, working as a secretary for Mr. Uppity. I'd like these letters typed before I go home this evening, Mr. Uppity said to her. He went home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, Mr. Snooty. Ooh,
Said Little Miss Late. He asked her to leave. Oh, I wouldn't hire you again, even if you were the last little miss on earth. However, as it happened, which is often in the way of things, Little Miss Late managed to find herself the perfect job. She now works for Mr. Lazy. She cooks and cleans for him, cleaning his house every morning and cooking his lunch every lunchtime. Now, Miss Lazy, being Miss Lazy, doesn't get up in the morning like you or I do. He gets up in the afternoon. And Little Miss Late, being Little Miss Late, is always late for work, so she doesn't arrive at work in the morning, she arrives in the afternoon. And Miss Lazy, being Miss Lazy, doesn't have lunch at lunchtime like you or I do. He has lunch at supper time. And so you see, it all works very well. Very well indeed. This is tasty. Last Friday, the telephone rang in Early Bird Cottage. Little Miss Late had just arrived home from work. It was Mr. Silly on the telephone. "I've been given some tickets for a dance tomorrow night," he said. "Would you like to come?"
Oh, yes, please,
said Little Miss Late eagerly. "Right," replied Mr. Silly. "I'll pick you up at 7 o'clock. Last Saturday, Mr. Silly walked up the path to the front door of Earlybird Cottage. He knocked.
Hi, come on in.
Called a voice from upstairs. Mr. Silly went in.
Make yourself at home.
Called Little Miss Late from upstairs.
I'll be down in a minute.
I hate when you're late on every date we have. You're always late on every date. Some dream of fame and fortune. That dream just isn't mine. Oh yes, I'm a dreamer too. My dream is you're being on time. I hate when you're late for every date we have. You're always late on every date. You're late. You know I'm crazy for you. You're super great, you see. But once in a lifetime, I just love to have you waiting for me. I hate when you're late for every date we have. You're always late on every date.